Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Sorry, I had to think about that one. I hope that everyone is doing well and at least surviving. Yes, I see that they've updated the ability to add new and fantastic, amazing styles to your spend money on messages highlighting doohickoryness. Yeah, okay. That's nice, thank you. Welcome in to Frauke and Blast and Red and Shadow and the PCG and Landstrat and anybody else who may be out there watching and waiting to see just how many times I'm going to get my face even off. Because you know that today is going to go poorly. I don't know how bad it's going to go, but hey, this is going to be fun. No. So, where we left off yesterday, we have a brand new... I've got a brand new pit. Ooh, and I caught a munna. I don't know whether or not I needed it, but hey. Time for chaos. Yes, let there be chaos. Dear Diary, I was told to reanalyze the paper I read because I got a few informations horrifically wrong. Whoops. That sounds painful. Hopefully, you managed to work it out. One thing I have realized is if I'm going to put things and chaos around here, I'm going to need to sort out a few things before we start actually, bringing in Ravagers. Hey, Pixie! And the most obvious thing is, well, the first, well, there's like 8 things that need to be fixed here. And that's just the easy ones. And that's too many pieces of scaffolding I've removed. So the first thing is we need to make this pit more likely to attract things to fall into it. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's probably the most surreal statement yet, and it's only going to get worse from here. Your brain is still steering from all the maths. Oh dear. Maths is no fun. Right, and our second pit... Whoops. Now has a spare piece of... Oh dear. I'm going to come back to this in a minute. Well, I've stuffed this up. Right. Time to yeet myself. Or spleef myself. Ow. So, what we now need is a way in and a way to murder things, and a way out, and a way to murder things. Yes, there's going to be a lot of murder today. I suspect some of it will be me. Yes. How is everybody? I know you can't see a dang thing at the moment. That's mostly because I'm staring at the ceiling. Oh, look. I found dirt. Hey. I guess Shadow is feeling a little bit tired. Alright, that looks like a good place to allow myself a way down. So that's a good start. I'm going to need another place to get down. Yeah. Today has been a day. Right, how far back are we from this? We are over 1, 2... wait. 1, 2. It has been all week, a long week today. Yes. Oh look, a hole. Oh look. I've got gamma switched on still. I was about to say, why is it not dark in here? Let's turn on the the lighting. Let's turn on the mood lighting. Mostly a quiet day. That's good. Ceiling fans and lamps are up. Strained ankle is getting better. Yay for getting better ankle. How did I get down here? Wasn't there a hole I just came down? Oh. Yes. Okay. We're doing well if I can't even remember where my where my murder pit is. I've got a murder pit, I've got a murder pit, and you'll never guess what's not dead in it yet. Right, let's do this, and then put some scaffolding up so that we can get out. This is all just temporary so that I can work out how many things are going to murder me. Today on statements. Okay. I don't need this anymore. So let's take that out, because I can get in and out through here now, which is a good start. And do I even have a bed? Where's my bed? I left my bed up in the castle. That's not helpful, considering the sun is setting. It's just like, yes, well planned, Scots. Well planned. Actually, I do need to head back in this direction anyway, and, well, I need to go far further than this in a minute. Oh, shush, you two. You're like an old married couple with a chicken. Not quite sure why the chicken is relevant, but hey. So, let's grab the bed. And, right, we have one more thing. If we're going to be able to actually, you know, be able to attract Ravagers and so forth. Hello, Cal. We kind of need one more thing to trigger raids. And there he is. This gentleman has been quite unhappily sat in this boat for, what would you say, mate? 5 months now? Yeah, 5 months. He was originally going to be our villager for the raid farm at the Temple of Yogg-Skrem. And then he refused to give up his job. And then he sat in a boat for 5 months. That villager. About time he remembered about me. I remembered about him. I knew exactly where he was. I just had no use for him. Does that make it worse? Either way, we're now about to go and stick him in a location where he's about to become. What's the word we're looking for? A target? Yeah, a trap. Yes, it's a trap. Bait. Yep. So many baits. And so many squid. Why are there so many squid? Is it because I'm not attempting to murder the squid today? I don't need to murder squid today. That's why there's so many of them. Hello, Raven. Welcome in. I guess it's the equivalent of one-fifth of bug meat. I know that's a reference to a computer game where you make bait with bug meat, but I don't know which. Oh. So, let's get him into this convenient little hole in the river. And, well, name him Akbar. It's a trap! Not yet, but it soon will be. Stardew Valley's baked recipe. Ah, Stardew Valley. Thank you. I knew it was somebody's recipe. Sir, I need you to float uphill. Thank you. He floats up the hill with the greatest of ease, that wonderful Akbar who's about to become a trap. It's a trap. Yep. Sir, thank you. I love the way that he occasionally decides to fly up 2 blocks. It's entirely useful. Right. Ooh, and Kel is now streaking. Well done, Kel. Thank you for the streak. I think we've got him into the right height. Over here. Come on. Sir, would you care to become... Yep, now you have a job. Even better. That's 2 out of the 3 things we need. Here, have a bed. Excellent. Now you have a bed and a job and a boat. Now we just need to make sure that you don't get shot. Fairly sure that trapdoors will prevent you from getting shot. If it doesn't, I'll apologise later. Quite how I'll apologise later, I don't know, but hey. Oh, nearly. Whoops. Let's try that again. Without falling off the... Let's not do that one. Actually, let's take these out. Yeah. What are you trying to find in the barrel? A way out? There's no way out. I regret to inform you, you are now trapped. Alright, let's take out this. Eventually we'll actually do something nicer, but for the moment we just need to make it so that he's not going anywhere. Now, one thing I have discovered, I did a little bit of thinking. Whoops. And I've also done a little bit of too much digging. Let's get that back. Is this pit is a bit of a mistake. That I have goofed with this pit. Well, I haven't, but I have. How to explain this one? On the Temple of Yard Skrem, this pit only is 2 by 2. And so the water flowing into the corners is actually stopping just at the edge. On this, the water isn't. So the trapdoors are now kind of essential. I've also just realised I forgot to pick up a few things from this barrel. Like some oak signs and a bucket. Thank you, sir. I'm also wondering if I should be... yeah, let's set my respawn point. I'm going to leave this scaffolding pillar here, because I don't think pillagers will destroy it, and I do think I might need it to be able to get into there to sleep. Look after yourself, Blast, and thank you for joining us. Right. Next trick is we need to arrange for the water. Do we have... There it is. Yeah, no, let's not. Let's just use 8 of these. And is there another Pokemon? It's an Arczolt. Do I have one of those? Ooh, I don't. Let's see if we can catch it. And let's grab some water. Welcome in, Clara. Hello. Okay, so we have bait in the appropriate bait corner. That doesn't sound at all wrong. I need to set up my water supplies for forcing things into the pit. And I'm actually going to take out this and make it so that I have way more difficulty getting in and out of here. And just for a minute, I'm going to create an infinite water source. Oh, hey! I like that. Blast leaves, and then Blast catches a Pokemon. Ah, that might have been the wrong place to put the infinite water source. If I take this away, that doesn't solve things. Dang it. Scott, you've goofed. Actually, if I do that, that will solve the problem. Duh. Alright, let's put the infinite water source back again. Today on How Many Things Can Scotsman Break? That's right. That's better. Okay, put that there. And we'll put these two in, and put that there. And we'll put these two in, and I'm not going to take away the infinite water source yet, because I still need one more set of water. Actually, I still need 2 more sets of water. Did I pick up the signs? Yes. It's time to sign off. Right. I think it's this way. Trying to remember how tall Ravagers are. I think it's 1.9 blocks. So I kinda have to put this here. Whoops, no, come back there. There. Okay, and now we need to quickly sleep, because apparently it's getting dark again. Excuse me, sir. I know that you've claimed this bed, but you're sleeping in the boat, so I'm going to borrow it instead. He's sleeping in a boat. He's sleeping in a boat. Yeah. He's not getting to sleep with the fishies, he's just sleeping in a boat. 2.2 blocks high. Oh. Thank you, Kel. Then that actually means I can do something better with this. And apparently I am a derp. Do, do, do. Yeah, da, do. I got the 0.2 in the wrong direction, apparently. I thought it was 1.8. It's not. It's 2.2. So that means that we can actually put signs here. And water up here. And it will only interact with the Ravagers. Like so. If I can find my water. Whoops, as long as I remember to put signs across the bottom, because otherwise it leaks. And you don't want a leaky sign. There. Right, that should push the Ravagers in 1.95 blocks wide. Okay, so they're 5 feet tall and 6 feet wide. Who put this gravel here? Minecraft. Well, Minecraft shouldn't do that. Minecraft is just making my life difficult. To which the general response is, yes, yes it is. Go figure. So I'm just making this a bit longer so that I can actually do the next bit of danger, which is falling in the water myself. So if they're 2.2 blocks tall, that also means that I can do the next bit as well quite carefully. Which should make my life a bit safer as well. God, I hope I don't find another cave under all of this. That would just be typical. Right. So that brings us to here, and if I do this... I have no... I'm not worrying about what I'm writing on the signs, I don't care. I really, really need to not have this here. There. And I need another 4 signs. Let's not write that. Oh dear. Maybe I am paying attention to what I'm writing on the signs. Okay. I need one more thing. Actually, I need 2 more things. So, let's get up here. The first thing I need is a bucket of lava, because I do not care about the Ravagers. And the second thing is I need a bucket of lava because I do not care about anything else that comes with a raid either. Correct. I really feel like asking them what their favourite letter is. See? So many of them think their favourite letter is R. Do I not need my... no, the water will just keep them moving. Right, 2 buckets of lava. That's why I'm just putting in lots of lava. Lots of lava? Lots of water. The lava's going to come in handy as well. And I should probably eat, because apparently I've been taking a lot of damage from something. I'm going to assume it's me dropping myself off a cliff. I and R are good guesses. Why was there gravel on the surface? How was there gravel on the surface? Who was there? No, wrong question. Okay. Murder pit, number 1. That pit should deal with anything that is not a Ravager. Because the idea is, anything that is not a Ravager will come down here, be washed across by the water that I haven't added. And now that I've added lava, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Let's get 2 more buckets of water. Hello, Exapol. Right, 1 bucket of water. 2 buckets of water. And now we can fill it in our infinite water source that we no longer care about. One non-infinite water source, 2 non-infinite water sources, and I've gotten it wrong. I've gotten it wrong. There we are. That's better. So, everything will arrive, fall in the pit, get washed down here. If it's not a Ravager, which is 2 and a bit, is just shy of 2 blocks wide, which with these 2 trapdoors here is just how big this pit is. And because a Ravager is 2 blocks tall, I'm going to need another pair of water sources, because this should be a water blade. That feels like I put that block in the wrong place. I did. Right. So, our friendly neighbourhood Ravagers will get caught on this flowing water block and sucked straight out and sent in this direction, where they will meet Mr. Lava Bucket, who will make them much less happy. And anything that is not a Ravager is generally a small thing and will fall down there, where they will also find Mr. Lava Bucket, except for that corner. So I need to move the Lava Bucket by 1 to make sure that they do end up dying. This is just a test. We do not care whether or not anything actually is surviving. No. We do not care whether or not anything is collected from this test. This is just making sure Ravagers only, non-Ravagers. We will take advantage of the camera count. Oh my. Right. Is there anything left to oh, yes. There are things left to prepare. Namely, these 4 source blocks. Right. Now everything gets washed into the middle. Everything gets washed over. Everything gets washed across our separator. And anything that is Ravager-like would be washed over to here, where in the future we will not have lava, we will have a rail track. And we will just load them into mine carts and get them out of here. That feels like a sensible operation. Therefore, let's find out how many things can go wrong. I wanted to... Right, under the heading of... That's part of what we're wondering about, Kel. In theory, they should probably end up either suffocating in the ceiling, or we'll need to put in a lava blade once they're actually in the minecart. We'll have to find out. The other thing I wanted to do was put in a whole heap of walls either side of this pit to make it look like our future barn. Oops, no, I'm not going to have a wall there. Oops, no, I only want to make it 3 tall. Just to make sure that our barn doesn't mess up their pathing too much. So if that stops them being able to path to our pit, then that's our other problem. So this is now officially a Ravager barn. Oh, we have an Elkid. And I was going to try and catch that with something other, but I don't think I need to. I'm just going to try and catch it. So, we have a nice barn here. We have our farmer, who happens to currently be a fisherman, for no particular reason. Therefore, he is our convenient, non-convenient, non-conformist victim, aka victim, or also known as bait. So he shouldn't get shot, which should mean he is the point of interest, which should mean that everything attempts to get to him. I don't have any other... Oh, hold on. Stonecutter. Stonecutter classes as a point of interest. Actually, let's just lift up all of these. If I have a point of interest around, things might break it, and therefore we might end up losing stuff. Okay, I think this leaves us with one more thing that we are missing, which is ominous. We are missing ominous. Or ominousness. Ominousness? Ominousness. Woo, too far. Woohoo! Good catch, okay. Let's make this not the hardest thing on the planet. Let's just go with Bad Omen 1. That was your 50th event catch. Nice! Okay, so we do not want to be around this farm. You got you a jellyfish Pokemon. Nice! So we move away from Raid Farm number 1 and over to Raid Farm number 2. You know your world is getting ridiculous when you've got 2 raid farms in it. A legendary. Ooh. Now, where do I want to hide? I am tempted to just hide... here. Ooh! I get an IV reset. Nice. Oh yes, I think I got some of those as well. There you are. So that's an empty disc for Blast. You see, Blast leaves and all the things come to them. I got an IV reset. True Purple got a... sorry, Kelbirdie got a... No, hold on, things have moved. That's why I'm getting it wrong. True Purple got a Repeat Ball, and Kelbirdie got a Cherish Ball, and... Frauke gained a His Zorora from a golden ticket. Nice. Right. I gotta stay hiding in a hole, because I'm a coward. Shall we see what happens? Raid Omen. Shouldn't we be getting a raid by now? Oh, hold on. That's the countdown timer for the raid. There we are. Now we have a raid. Science has begun. Unleash the science. There it is. There's our first set of willing contestants in the Are You Going to Drop Into the Murder Pit contest. That's a good start. We have 1 going in, 2, 3, and there's our problem. Nope, nope, nope. That's not a problem. Oh, do I need to put... I think I have forgotten something. Did I line the outer edge of this pit with trapdoors? Yes, I did. Oh, fiddlesticks. I have goofed. I don't have enough trapdoors for this either. Hello, sir. And goodbye, sir. We thank you for your assistance. Right, that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. We have another section of raid arriving. But that might help. That might be enough. Let's see what happens. What we have certainly identified is that they are all falling down into the death pit. That works. They're now attempting to path over the trapdoors. Over the trapdoors, into the well. Watch out, murder buckets. Here they go. Go on, into the pit. Into the pit. Okay, Raven, have a good meeting. Okay, this is looking promising. One more currently just holding on by his toes. Not anymore, he isn't. Okay, so the good thing is the stuff that is not getting that is not a Ravager is falling into the murder pit. This round should have a Ravager. This is our test case. We have a Ravager. We have a Ravager. So the good news is our barn works. It doesn't stop them pathing to our villager. And our Ravager is just as much of a numbskull as the rest of them. And has... Come on. Would you mind sinking? We found a problem. He's too big. Okay, that is a problem. That could be resolved. That can be resolved just by putting, say... I need a... no, I need less water flowing over the hole. Yeah. I can resolve this by putting, say, fence gates over the top of the water pit. Well, they're both in there, and they... Hey, V-Twin. Yes, he doth blocketh the patheth. He does causeth a problem. Right. If I head up here... Or, well, if I put the water one block further away, we will have the problem that it won't actually get all of the edges. Which is a bit of a problem. I need some some fence posts, fence gates, something. Who knew that Ravagers could swim so well? I'm going to put them into the side while I go and find stuff. And typically the Ravager nearly fell through there. Alright, let's get rid of darkness. Actually, it might be... I think the water one block further away might have to be the thing. Let's grab some... What the heck is in my inventory? Why is my inventory full? Oh yeah, because I picked up all of my shulkers. Don't forget some trapped off. Trapped off. Is that trapdoors or... Oh, trapdoors. Yes. I'll deal with trapdoors later. At the moment, they're all coming along the one direction that they think they can attack from, so they're not a problem. Honestly, that means I could build a barn with a wall on it at one end, and they would just go through the other end. Whoops. And the Ravager suddenly decided to drop into the pit. And made it into the correct part of the world. And caught fire. And while he's burning, I need to do this. Right, that should do it. Actually, if I drop down, I'll be safe. I can get through and into my safety hole. Right. So, that should resolve it, I hope. If it doesn't, I'll have to do 2 more. But I did not want to be stuck on the surface. Oh, heck. The trapdoor's open. Trapdoor's open. Excuse me while I hide. Okay. The non-Ravager stuff is still falling. This might actually be a success. Drop, drop, drop and burn. Drop, drop, drop and burn. Hey ho, Mario, everything's dropping and burning. Ah, witches and lava. Apparently you can't burn the witch. Burn the witch! Why can you not burn the witch? Because they... rotten little blighters. At point. However, for the moment, we need to also deal with the fact that witches don't burn very well. That said, I wasn't planning on using lava in the future. Right. I will be using the joyful, what the heck are they called? Soul campfires, because those will at least do more damage, or player damage, and will cause things to die. Aha! Now we have a convenient. We have a Ravager with something on its back, which also allows us to test what happens to that. Do they suffocate in the ceiling? Please, sir, would you mind... oh, heck. Magic hands, man. Please don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I don't think he'll know I'm here. Yeah, that's alright. And now we have another Pokemon to catch. Grimer. Wrong window. Where's our Ravager? Excuse me, sir. Would you mind being less dumb? Hi, sir. Please. Drop into the pit. And he's still swimming. Would you mind swimming less? Darn it. Oh, no. And the witch pushed him in. And the 3 high corridor. Raven was absolutely correct. The 3 high corridor gets rid of the thing on the Ravager's back. I shall name you Bernie. So, that actually means that Raven was absolutely right, which is fantastic, because that means that we don't have to worry about the thing on the Ravager's back. They die anyway. Our witch is immune to lava. I think they just managed to actually heal themselves too quickly. Did that villager just set off a firework? Yes, yes he did. I didn't know they did that. So what have we learned here today? We have learned that this pit is the wrong size. We have learned that Ravagers can swim. Who'd have thought? And we have learned that a 3 high corridor will actually murder everything that's under them. On top of the back of a Ravager. So, we have a Ravager recruitment system. I also think the riches can drink fire resistance potion. Oh dear. I wonder what that'll do with the blue murder pits of blue. This was a surprising success. I did not expect this to go as well as it did. I was expecting at least 1 death before we actually got everything right. Actually, we had many deaths, they were just not mine. Yeah. I'm utterly bemused by this. So our biggest problem is this pit. And if that's our biggest problem, I'm not too unhappy about that. So we've got 2 mistakes here. First was we forgot to put in these. Second is that. I can live with that. 2 mistakes is pretty good going, considering this was a how do we murder things in a hurry situation. Right, let's take out that bucket of lava. Oh hey, we've got a saddle. Who here is shocked? Because I know I am. I feel like our next thing to get is going to be some rails so that we can actually test that Ravagers will get into a minecart. I know I've seen other people do it, but I haven't. I don't want to get that wrong. You're not at all surprised, but the pit is off by 1. That I'm not surprised by. I'm actually almost thankful it's off by 1 because it means that there is actually an error for us to fix. If this had gone perfectly correct, I would have been even more worried. Because for it to all go perfectly is the worst thing imaginable for anyone who's ever worked with anything. Ow. Tree! Ah, that's the other thing we need to test. Getting Ravagers far enough away from the raid that the raid will continue. That's our other test. So now we need to collect Ravagers and take them far enough away that they are no longer part of the raid and see that the raid continues. Because I don't know if that how far away they have to go. I'm hoping that our future Ravager collection area will be far enough. I'm going to take one more fence gate. Surprisingly, we might actually not. I'm just going to put that in there. Why do I have cobblestone? Fine. Diorite can go in here. Why do I even have an egg? Goodbye, egg. I don't know if that chickened or not. Powered rail. Minecarts would be useful. Or the things to make them. Derp. Not going to find any in there. Minecarts don't stack. Let's bring a... Why do I not have any crafting benches? Why do I not have any wood? Nah, I'm not going to use that. I've got dark oak in large numbers of quantities. Some of these words actually go together. Huh. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to bring all of this. Please ignore the fact that large numbers of your brethren just died. They died for a good cause. The good cause was me figuring out that things actually almost worked. Congratulations. Stay on science! Right. Let us adjust everything. Oops. Let's not adjust it that way up. Okay, so that's the not useful one. That's the tough, so let's put that into there. That's the lighting, so let's put that over here. That's dirt, we'll probably need that later. And that is stony stuff, so that's useful for this. And hey, we got 3 emeralds out of that. Mental note, that needs to not stay here. Right. Whoops. think I just destroyed a load of scaffolding. Hello, lady. Welcome in, and thank you for the lurk. Look after yourself. Okay. Let's bring the camera count down a bit so that we can see what we're doing. Oh, and we have a hail hydrate. Hail hydrate. Thank you, Keyboat. And a stretch. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh, yep. Popcorn. Thank you for the stretch. Actually, do I have a bed somewhere? Actually, I need to go this way anyway. I do hope this isn't a very large gravel vein, because this will become very, very annoying very quickly. Right, let's temporarily put a small living hole just here. Yes, I thought I had a bed somewhere in here. Of course, it's in the toy box. Why there's a bed in the toy box is anyone's guess. Actually, what I'm going to also do is move the stone cutter down there so that even if I forget it, it's not going to get broken. Because if it gets broken, that might end the raid. It shouldn't do, but best not to worry. Okay, let's see. We need to make this to the point where the water ends. If for no other reason, then it will be useful for making sure that things don't have too much opportunity to get away. Right, that's where our rail track will go. Let's put in a couple of torches. And let's take these signs down. Which means we can put a hole. Well, that's convenient. I did not plan that. I did not plan that in any way, shape, or form. If I planned that, I would have placed the bed further back. Right. Let's see. They're 2 blocks wide, aren't they? So I need to... Right, Ravagers shouldn't get across rails. I hope. This is the problem with running water. It's going to make life interesting. I'm going to let them take a single tick of damage. Yeah, that also means I probably need a 3-block wide corridor for them to follow along. And I also need a 3-block tall corridor for them to follow along. Because if they're 1.95 blocks wide, then they're going to be half into that block and half into this block when they're in a cart going along here. Just to make life so much more simple. And is it getting dark on the surface? I can't tell. Maybe. Who designed this thing? Why am I attempting to collect Ravagers? Oh god, Raven's cackling. We're all doomed. Hello, Hunter. Look after yourself. But surely it must be time to sleep. Yes, it is. Is that why people usually mine 3 blocks wide and 3 blocks tall? Wide. What, so that they can run Ravagers along their corridors? Run, Ravager, run, Ravager, run, run, run. The Scotsman's putting you in a minecart, son. He's gonna get you to the other side of the river and put you in a Ravager home. Right, I'm gonna put another piece of light here. Something, 328,000 pub crawler. Raven's been waiting for the ability to purchase a Ravager. Or is that several? Am I actually below the river here? No, I'm not. Oh, fiddlesticks. Just one. See if you can spot the problem here. River. I'm going to ignore the lava pit. The lava pit is not a problem. The river is. Wait, where am I? I've lost myself. Oh, there I am. Unless you start buying Valkyries. Don't worry, Ritooth. There's going to be many Ravagers. This is partially the reason why we're actually building an entire collection system. Right, so apparently I need to move this down. Because I'm fairly sure that Ravagers would get knocked out of minecarts by the river. I know you can run minecarts underwater. I'm not sure that Ravagers will stay in them underwater. I'm going to need more torches, because this tunnel is longer than I have torches. Odin will have Sleipnir. Oh, goodness. Am I going to regret this? Oh, wait. I already do. I have 10 of those. That's not a problem. I have 62 of those. That is a good thing. Right, let's empty some of my inventory out. Don't need you. 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 Our friendly neighborhood river... I love the fact that in this group, anyone can ask a question like that, and somebody will actually have really useful answers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so many people with poker gifts today. You can tell that the challenge is resulting in them. Hey Elkhorn, welcome in. So far you've missed the fact that I have made several off by 1 errors, and I've not had my face eaten off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I deep enough not to end up in a river? Yes. Yes, I am not. Really? Really? I'm trying to avoid a river above, and I found the river below. That's just typical. But I think I'm low enough not to end up going through the river itself. That's good. I can just go straight from here. I also discovered that Ravagers can swim quite well and therefore won't fall into rivers. Sorry, fall into a hole when there's water running over it. Ravager shoot, yes. Kill, no. You've forgotten one element of what's going on in Castle Goldenstein and some of the upcoming things people can collect, Elkhorn. Yes, this is leading towards the Ravager channel points redemption. That might actually happen quite a few times when we try to actually name them and tame them. I hope this is far enough because I'm going to use this as my test distance. This has the other advantage of once we get to here, it'll probably be all downhill. It's all downhill from here. Really? God, I hope that this is enough. Because I'd hate to test this and have a Ravager sat at the end of the tunnel just going, "Excuse me, sir, you're not far enough away." Or, I'm not far enough away. Actually, you know what? Oh, I goofed. I forgot to, I killed my, lava bucket, didn't I? I also need some levers. That's alright. I had a double chest of lava buckets somewhere. And I know I've got cobble back up here in a second. Right. Let's get another bucket of lava so that we can... Raven, you were absolutely right, though. Good news. You were correct. The three-tall corridor murdered anything on the back of the Ravager. Yeah, it worked perfectly. The Ravager was fine until it hit the lava. And then anything on the back of the Ravager was murdered just by sheer existence of the tunnel. Yes, this is turning into something that might almost work. It's disturbing, isn't it? And the really funny thing is, we can actually use this as much more like a barn. We can just have one wall. Everything will follow the only path that they can try and get to this. So we don't even need two sides to this pit. We'll probably keep it, but we don't need it. Actually, I'm going to move this block of dirt over to the other side. Right. How am I going to move the water? Right, hold on. First we'll deal with the lava. And then... Oh, I forgot to pick up any... I forgot levers. That's alright, I've got an inventory full of... whatever they're called. Logs. Yes, those things. Grow on trees. Logs grow on trees. Well, I mean, they do. Actually, I'm going to use another powered rail here and here. And that way I don't have to get too far into the pit of murder. Also known as where Ravagers lie. I'll leave that for a second. Right. Let's get myself a couple of no, that's not wait. Oh, that's what I picked up the wood for. I didn't have any crafting benches. Real question, can a carted Ravager still kill? Yes. Absolutely yes. So very much yes. A carted Ravager will basically make mincemeat of you. There is one situation in which they won't. And that is when their head is in a block of glass. Right. Does that get all the way down? Survey says... Ooh, not quite. Right. And this is why we test. Test, test, test all the things. Test them till you die. Test, test, test all the things. Test them to... Oh, hurry up. I've just realised something very stupid. If I don't put that there, it'll bounce off the wall and has every chance of ending up partway back up here. And I do not want a Ravager stopped midway up. That would be worse. Right. Go. And that cart should now reach the end and stop. Yes. Fantastic. And for a minute I was worried that rails wouldn't stop lava. I don't know why, I just wasn't sure for a minute. let's just go with the basic catch on that. I hope that's far enough away. What I want to see is the next round of the raid starting. But equally, I don't want to have to wait. Wait, Raven hadn't started? On the Pokemon? Well, welcome to the welcome to the poker crack, Raven. That sounded wrong. Why did I say that? Okay, this leaves me with one more problem, which is the water. The Ravager getting killed by lava is fine. I want the Ravager to be outside of the... Oh, nice catch, Raven. I want the Ravager to be outside of the raid range so that the raid has resumed before the Ravager gets killed. I've done one side, Kibo. I don't need to do the rest. Ooh, my inventory's full. I think I've just lost a block or two. Oh well, not my problem. I've got plenty of blocks. This is a game full of the dang things. Let's put that there to get rid of it. So what I probably should do is stop using the fortune pickaxe. Oh well. Do I have a bucket? Yes. If I put a... If I take out this... If I put water here, where does that go to? You see, that's the problem. Now that it's one further back, it doesn't get to that block in the middle. Is that because we've got these in the way? No, it doesn't make it. It doesn't make it. No herbal. I might have to just do the fence gates. Or I need a middle source. Problem is the middle source will have to be so much further back, because if it's here, it's got to be that much further back. So it needs to be way over there, like about 7 blocks. In the corner, it was... Oh. In the corner, it was perfect. 7 back from the edge. Yeah, that's the problem. That's just a massive difference in distance. How do I do this sensibly? I'm only going to fix one side for the moment, because, usefully, all of our... I've just had a train of thought. I have just had a train of thought. If we put a wall here going up, and we move this further back. Time? What's time? I hope it's not time. It's only 7, not 8. Kibo, I think you've got an off by 1 error on your hour. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear, Kibo, look after yourself. That doesn't sound right. Right. If I do... Really? If I put a bucket here, where does that reach to? That's the right distance. Sort of. I can probably... well, hold on. If I put that there... Bring it 1 forwards. Bring it 2 forwards. And it's dark. I need to get out of this pit. Ah, 1 in the corner. Actually, 1 in the corner might not be too bad. Queso fresco? What is... What... My brain can't translate. Ah. Enjoy lunch, Pixie. Honestly, having a single block of... the water just there isn't too bad of a thing. So I think we can get away with having the wall move 1 back again. To here. So was that where that water was? Yes. At which point that... Welcome to a brand new design of Ravager recruitment phase. At which point we put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, just because I don't know why. A Ravager recruitment office, yes. Let's fill this back in. What I'm going to do is have... So if I have water here... Oh, this might work. And water here... Here and here. Yes, I think this will work. This will work. But what I'm going to do is take down these Excuse me, I just need that not to be there for a minute. Don't drop into the pit, Scott. You really don't want to do that. Wow, I'm going to need to fix my my elytra soon. I'll do that off stream. Right. You, and you all become trapdoors so that people think they can run over them. And I need to do this and reset this. That's better. And then if I do this and this, excellent. That gives me a much larger space for Ravagers to fall into. I think that's enough. I hope it's enough. I guess we'll find out in a minute. What I also want to do, however, is I want to bring this wall up here. So effectively, this is now our barn. Our barn has an open end at one end. We may have it the other way round. We'll figure this out in a minute. We will have them running into here, falling over the edge of these trapdoors because they see this as a solid block, falling into there. Ravagers and everything else drop down to there. Ravagers can be then dropped into mine carts and taken off into the distance. And with luck, distance will be far enough away that they actually end up outside the range of the raid, and the raid carries on without them. And if we've got it wrong, they'll still die anyway, and we can just work out how far wrong we are. Anything that isn't a Ravager will go straight back into the murder pit that we've tested once already. And I just need to make my inventory space a little bit better. Would a safety furnace cart be an idea? Raven sees an issue. Uh-oh. Safety furnace cart might be an idea, yes. What have you seen, Raven? I'm very willing to listen, because I'm about to mistake. Oh, witches... yeah, we found that witches quite happily bounce on top of the lava. I just go down there and murder them. Actually, I have a question. If they fall in after the rev... They still fall down the safety hole. Or the death hole. Anything that is not a Ravager falls down the death pit. Ravager died before the reset. Oh. Possibly. But I'm hoping that the... you might be right. So you're thinking this invalidates our test? I could take out the... Well, the Ravager should be in the minecart, so I can always take out the lava and just walk into the corridor and murder it from a distance. That would be a better plan. Right. I'm happy to accept a solid, sensible plan. I also want to see what happens if we replace this with these. Do they die better? Let's take out the lava. I now have a bucket of lava, and I don't have any buckets. Stay on, roaming around trying to come up with a solution. Did I have any more buckets up here? No. I'm ignoring the inventory full of iron because I want to use that to make more minecarts. Because what I might also... If the Ravager goes out of range, I don't want to go and try and murder it. I just want to send it 2 more buddies. Buddy! No. Ah, there we are. I'm so tempted to rig up some redstone and just have the lava in a dispenser, just in case, but I can't be bothered. Oh, hold on. If I'm thinking of sending 2 buddies down, for the record, there are exactly 2 Pokemon you want. That's fine. I take it both of them are Raven-esque. Oh. Right. Joel, welcome in and thank you for the raid. Oh, I'm now double parked. Still noodling with the iron farm on the Citadel, getting down to the last bits. Congratulations on that. And welcome, raiders. I am currently doing my own farm today. I am building a Ravager farm. Because I'm crazy. More to the point, I plan on having channel point redeems for people to actually collect Ravagers. Because I'm crazy. We're currently today attempting to work out how to collect them. Also, hey Dan, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We are coming up on test number 2. Test number 1 went well. Spotted a few mistakes in the design of the farm, and accounted for no deaths of me. Contrary to personal preferences. Oh, sorry, contrary to everybody else's preferences. Personal preference, I'm okay. I'm going to survive without the safety minecart of powered minecart, but I do need to go and collect another bottle of Please Explode My Face. Right. This is what happens when I get way too Ponch Crow line. Over here we have the Gordon Knight Citadel, or Castle Gordonstein as it's currently really known. But the plan is that, not visible from this angle, there's a giant cave just underneath the main keep, Great Hall type thing. We're also going to turn that into a very nice Ravager lair. Lair feels like the right word. Okay. Let's bring the camera count back above the surface. Do I need to move these? Ravagers can't murder shulkers, can they? Well, I don't have the inventory space for it anyway. Let's pray that they don't. Okay, we have 20 seconds for me to panic. And I'm going to swap this over to the cam account so that we can see what's going on a bit better. And there we are, that's the raid starting. So, first up, we have a round of things that we don't care about. And here we are. Here comes our convenient victim set, number 1. If you would be so kind as to enter our future barn. Yes, this lovely, perfectly built, fantastic looking barn. Honest Gov, it's a barn. Is our future collection point. That's nice. You've gone in, and you've gone around the outside of the wall. Excellent. You're dumb as rocks. Please go in. Where are you going? Have I goofed? Okay, what this is looking like is that closing off the other end of the... Stonecutter is down with me. It's down next to my bed. I think the problem is they are not able to see a sensible path through. So, excuse me, sir, would you mind dying? And you. Die. 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 Right. Okay, so we can't have a back wall. That's good to know. We didn't have that problem earlier. But we didn't have the back wall earlier. Right. Okay, straight into the pit. And when they can't see in... That's interesting. Huh. I never knew this, but there appears to be a sided nature to raids. Minecraft, your AI is very confusing. It's not the lack of trapdoors. I mean, the lack of trapdoors is why they're not able to jump in. But when there were trapdoors there, they went always to that side. You think the stonecutter's distracting them? No, I think it's the fact that they always go to the east. They have a strong eastern preference. They're just dumb as rocks. That too. They were pathing near the trapdoor. They were, but they're without it, they're not actually going anywhere else. Hello. Excuse me while I pop out of my murder hole. Die. 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 And around the corner. And die. 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 Please. Preferably not me. I am going to go and get more trapdoors. I'm going to leave the cam account over here in the vague hope that they actually do go off in that direction. My nearest supply of trapdoors is always world's most dangerous game of peekaboo. Yes. Traditional raids are at Sunside. Do you really think they put that into the AI, Frauke? Oh look, we've got a Ravager. And I don't happen to be in the pit and able to stick a minecart in its face. Fantastic. I've got 37 dark oak trapdoors. And of course the Ravager won't even be able to get through that hole anyway, because it's set at 2 blocks tall, and we've said already the Ravagers are 2.5. Well, 2.2. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I get to play. Do you lot want to chase me? Hi. Hi. Hello. Follow me. Round and around and around we go. Scotsman's playing. Scotsman in the middle. Nope. Haha, never touched me. Oh, God. I did not know I was running Decked Out 3. Hello, sir. Oh, aren't you pretty? You're going in the wrong place. How did you hit? Oh. I thought that was the Ravager that hit me. Right. The Ravager is now going to be at the end of the corridor. And not going anywhere, because we don't have any minecarts down there, because they're all in my inventory. Okay. Now I get to play peekaboo with a minecart. That was not my stomach, that was the Ravager. Right. I don't care that he took damage. Bye-bye! Oh. It doesn't go far enough. Okay. Good news. The Ravager collection system works. Bad news. It doesn't take them far enough away. And I now have to deal with their stupid face. Yet. Point. Whoops. Okay, we're continuing to learn. We are continuing to learn. I'm learning things I did not want to know, but we're learning. My tunnel isn't long enough. Yes. And it's dark outside. I'm tempted to make the tunnel longer while this lot carry on doing their thing. Because I can carry on mining while they play villager... yeah, whatever. While they play with villagers... the disturbing thing is, they seem to have forgotten that they need to jump in after the villager. I think I've just worked out what they're after. I think I just worked out what they're after. They're after my bed. They were after my bed. Of course they were. I forgot about my bed. They were after me. Yep. We thought of half the POIs. Yes, exactly. And they all appear to have fallen into the pit of Happy Fun Sauce. I do not have any more. Actually, it's not Happy Fun Sauce. I took that away. That's not what I wanted to do. What I am noticing, however, is they're not dead. So this suggests that witches can happily dance on top of soul sand campfires. Is this the case? Yes, it is. Oh look, the witches will happily dance on top of campfires. Alright. True. If I made it deep enough, they would just die immediately on impact, and this wouldn't be a problem. I was hoping to actually turn this into a... Well, I might actually just keep it as a raid farm as well. Alright. Hey ho, hi ho, I'm gonna kill you now, you know. Hello witches, hey ho, hi ho, I'm gonna kill you now. Hi. Bye. Keep dying. Die. 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 Very much die. Really. Okay. Test number 3. Or 4. Or 75. Or whatever. I was hoping to actually use this as a raid farm as well, but I think we'll just murder everything with depth. I do hope that Magic Hands man dies. Oh yes, Ravagers with somebody on them are slightly stupider. Go on, jump in. Ravagers have always been slightly stupid. Excuse me. Hi. Would you mind jumping in the pit? Thank you. I know there's another witch. I don't care. And... the Ravager's butt just... I love that the Ravager's just actually been responsible for everything else. Good news is the Ravager's rider has just perished, which is fantastic news. Hello. Yes. Aren't you a big Ravager? Big and strong, not going to kill me. Where's that witch? Yeah, I hear you. Found you. You're in the pit. That's good. I was about to say that's going to hurt. I thought for a minute I was going to end up dead. Hi. Goodbye. Thank you. Right. Excuse me, sir. No! No! How did he bounce? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. Oh. Just, oh. I am at spawn. With 2 parrots. Hi. Tadpole's gonna murder me. Tadpole's gonna have an absolute fit that I have arrived at spawn next to a grey parrot. I can't believe that. Spawn, grey parrot. And yes, it has now been 0 days since the last incident. Really. I should be going back after my stuff. But, hey, I've got to get a grey parrot. Even if I just leave it here. Why are there no seeds? Also, more to the point, where the heck is spawn in comparison to everything else? The one with my stuff? Not anymore. I took the cam account out. The cam account is now offline. So there's nothing in that chunk. Oh well. Stay. Right. Where the heck am I? Oh, great. It's about to be dark. Oh, okay. I need to go west. Actually. I am going to... I'm going to go for a swim. Yep, dead Scots. This is what... I can't even believe that the Ravager bounced in the wrong direction and came back to murder me. It's not feeling laggy. The reason I'm going in this direction is, and you'll just start to see it in the distance, probably between me and Twitch. Oh dear. I haven't dropped any frames, so it might just be having a bad day. What you can just about see but not really see is the Mimic Tower. For we are headed in the direction of the caldera. And I'm going to have to fill in a no drama safety llama health and safety report. Just as soon as I can get back there. Hey, Loopy. Yes, a Ravager ended up trapping me in a corner and murdered me. The worst thing was that Ravager wasn't even supposed to go in that direction. Okay. I was about to say, it seems surprisingly bright, but it's not. I don't think anyone clipped it. Surprisingly. I'm not seeing any clips yet. Oh dear. Must also build AI. Yes. Safety furnace cart. I don't think the safety furnace cart was going to do anything for LK. It bounced too quickly. Right. Hello. Somewhere up here is a bed. And then we'll just say hi to Grey Knight on the way past. Hello, Papa. I think this is Grey Knight, isn't it? Yep. Hey, Grey Knight. And if we wander back in this direction... Okay, Raven, look after yourself. Grey Knight and his chicken. Yes. Grey Cluck, I think it is. Time to leave a pair of wings at spawn. Yeah. I thought I'd moved spawn. I could have sworn I'd moved spawn to somewhere more sensible. This is going to be fun. I don't even have any gold. Time for a quick chase through the nether. Run, run, run through the nether. Hey ho, hey ho. Running through the nether we go. It's perfectly safe. Nothing's ever going to murder me in the nether. The good news is, or the absolutely hilarious news is, immediately after my death, the Ravager died, and we won the raid. I can't believe that. That Ravager was the only thing keeping the raid going. Right, we've made it back to Castle Gordonstein without dying again. I was tempted to go and get Atlas and make this a quick ride, but we should be fine. Well, it's going to take a little bit longer because apparently I am now out of health, food. Yeah, and we still don't know if the tunnel's long enough. So we're going to have to do another one. Still, the night is young, the murder count is low. Sorry. The death count is low. The lack of food is now slowing me up. And, yeah. So, how is everyone? The run of shame. Yeah. Double caffeinated and doing things. Well, yeah. I will warn people, I have been drinking a can of Iron Brew during this as well. Walk of shame, soon to be a crawl. It's not gonna crawl at least that badly. Fortunately, all of my stuff should be in a contained space. We know it's a contained space because I was trapped in it with a Ravager. Hi! Stuff! Things! All of my... Oh, God. This... Is that everything? It feels like everything. And no more Ravager, because the Ravager died in the wall. What should have happened was the Ravager was supposed to go in this direction. For some reason, the Ravager bounced back. Yeah. You know what? That was not a good thing. Oh, hold on. Let's finish rearranging some of my inventory. Why is that over there? That doesn't go up there. You go over here. That's fortune. That does not go there. I love the fact that I got Hero of the Village posthumously. I find that absolutely hilarious that I got Hero of the Village posthumously. Alright. Let's get 2 more levers, just in case, because we probably haven't gotten this right yet. And let's go and see the No Drama Safety Llama, who's going to be very, very mad at me. Thank you, world, for loading. Alright, now I need to work out what I'm going to write. So we did pop a party popper, so we're going to have to record that as well. So the No Drama Safety Llama is going to be very upset at me. Hi. Yeah. Right, non-fatal incident log first. Yeah, so... what time was it when I died? About 15 minutes ago? 19... Oops. Let's say it's 1925. 23? Excellent. Thank you, Raven. That Ravager bounced. I didn't. Actually, I know how to make this safe next time as well. If I'd put a block at the end of the path, the Ravager would have bounced and gone back in the right direction. Ravager bounced. It then bounced me off of its face until I was no more. That feels appropriate. No. Ah, that works better for... Okay, thank you. Got... More to come. I hope not. Interestingly, in the case of the death ones, I've been putting the death date at the bottom as opposed to at the top. Ravager recruitment is hard. Got recruited to death by the Ravager instead. More to come. Ravagers 1, Scots 0. It's 1-1. Actually, I think it's... I think actually it's... I killed the first one in that raid, but I also killed 2 more raids. We'll just assume 1-1. Right. 2-1. 2-2. Yes. It took the party popper, didn't it? So... yeah, let's go with 2-1. And let's find a bed, because apparently it's dark again. Did I ever put a bed back in here? No. So we had to move the bed because of it distracting all of the raid. Typically. And because we moved the bed, the raid murdered me. Oh look, I found my bed. I've got an idea. It's probably the worst thing for me to say yet. Put the bed directly under the pit. Raven is half a step ahead of me. I say, I seem to have lost the ability to scroll wheel through my inventory. Raven is smart. SMRT. I don't even need to take it that far. I'll just put it there. That should do it. Did I respawn? Yeah, I did set my respawn point. Okay. And the really silly thing is, if I had a block here, the Ravager would have bounced off of it. And just headed off immediately. It was the fact that there was no block there that caused the problem. Of all the things I've lost, that was hilarious. Okay. Actually, that was one of them. Yeah. I'm going to move my ender chest as well, just in case. And we've still got to do it again. Yes. Fortunately, I've just remembered that I have a pile of bad omen in my ender chest. Okay. Take 4. Is there anything we need to do? I mean, we already moved this further along. Do we think this was probably far enough away this time? I mean, we added another dozen blocks. Should we leave it at this, or do we, let's just make this ever more distant. I have time for one more raid. Thank goodness for that. 7:45. Thank you, Raven. Let's really make sure we get this right this time. Or we'll die trying. And by we, I mean I. Again. Yep. And where's those levers? There they are. Okay. You get to be that. I don't know why I'm putting these back in, because we're not putting the lava back in. Okay. Welcome back, Ritsu. Just in time for attempt number 4. Is this attempt number 4 or 3? I've lost track. I ended up dead too many times. Oh, I forgot to close the trapdoor. Ah. 3, 4. Well, we'll keep going until this doesn't actually stuff up. Right, we are at 6 seconds. Let's see if we can recruit a pillager. Sorry, recruit a Ravager without actually A, dying, or B, ending up having to kill it. Also, what type of pizza was it, and did you bring enough for the rest of us? Oh. Okay, here we are. Here is party number 1. Let's bring the camera count up so that you can all watch our incoming party. It's a shame that you don't get bad omen out of these guys. But, oh well. Pepperoni. No, no good for me. Oh well. Enjoy your pizza, Ritsu. Okay. We've got one latecomer to the party. There we go. And that's everybody joining the party. Drop in the pits, please. Yep. Yep. Excellent. Why were they running? Did I leave? I'm surprised that nobody's gone back and clipped it yet. I suspect somebody will. I will be very surprised if nobody does. And if they don't, I will. I mean, we have... If I ignore these guys for a minute. Loopy, over here, we have my actual raid farm. So this is what we're slightly building this based upon. This is my other raid farm, in which we actually do collect all of the loots. This one, everybody drops and should be single hit death at the bottom, and then I collect all the stuff. The new one is simply so that we can actually collect the Ravagers. Yes, I love the fact that I'm building two raid farms, one with the sole and simple purpose of gathering Ravagers. You know that I'm crazy when I do that. Okay. And these guys have burned to death. Fantastic. That should bring us to our Ravager run. Do I have a minecart? Yes, I do. Excellent. There is Ravager number 1. If I do that and put that there, then turning that... You're crazy once. I've been crazy several times. Ravager, excuse me, sir. Why are you spinning? This is why we cleared up... This is why we spent yesterday fixing all of the hillsides, so that everything doesn't end up going down into a pit by accident. At least not the pit that we don't want them in. Hi. Would you two mind joining the party? Soon? Eventually? Hi. They still have a preference for the east. They still have a preference for going in through the east. I don't know why. Alright, there's our Ravager. And this time, I should be able to just flip this lever and collect him. I was hoping that witch would fall in first. Excuse me, witch. Would you mind jumping in the pit? I need you to jump in a pit, and then I can go down and murder you, and then I can flip the lever and collect our Ravager boy. Excellent. Thank you for jumping in the pit. Hi. Into the pit you go. Yeah, yeah. Stop throwing things at the Ravager and just drop into the pit, please. Hi. I'm waiting for you. There you are. Die. Die. Very much die. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. The safety block saved me. Saved by the block. And he's still not far enough away. When it came back in this direction, it bounced off this block. Yeah, for some reason, it seems to occasionally decide that it's going to come back at me. I don't know why. I'm starting to think that there is a distinct "I'm going to murder you" thing going on here. Hi. Excuse me. I need you not to be here. Which one? The one that I'm putting the carts in? Ideally, I'm going to be dispensing carts with a dispenser once I've got this working. His legs hang over. Yeah, they do. It's hilarious, isn't it? Right. Well, we have another raid wave going in. Let's see if we can get this far enough. Let's see how far this goes next. I really thought it was like 40-odd blocks. I thought we were way beyond the edge of the raid by now. I'm out of powered rails. I'm also out of... you lot can't see anything I'm doing. Aha! I've just noticed something. Here, at this point, the raid sign disappears from the screen. So, right about here is far enough away. That should do it. The fact that the raid sign disappears from the top of screen is probably the... I'm just going to... actually, that's probably... The interesting thing is, it's a... There are two different points. So there's the point that the raid vanishes. I'm going to leave that witch there for a minute. Right. There. But there's also the point at which the raid returns, which is here. Exit. Enter. Today we have scienced the edge of a raid. That should, he says, hopefully mean that we now know where the edge of the raid is, and throwing a Ravager beyond it should get rid of them. Excuse me, I need you three to die. Right. That should now mean that we get our next raid, which does have yet another Ravager. And this should be the point at which we've gotten it right. Hopefully. Oh, boy, does I hope this works. Hi. Are you going to be good and just run... Blimey, he yeeted himself in a hurry. And he yeeted himself even faster. Excellent. Crap. Did I... No, the Ravager's still here, isn't he? Yep. I prematurely minecarted. Remember, kids, don't prematurely minecart. It's not a good thing to do. Right. Were there any witches with this? I didn't see any. I'm kind of surprised by the lack of witches. Woohoo! And he's off. And he's just left the raid. Ah, it's still not far enough. There is now a clip that I can see in the system. It's still not far enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's coming back. He's back. I am so glad I was paying attention. He tried to come back. Yeah, it bounced off the... Oh, sugar. I don't need you to be hanging around here, dude. I'm going to shoot you in the butt. Shoot you in the butt. And shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the face. Actually, hold on. This is where we're going to be leaving the stream. This feels like the appropriate point to wrap up. And also, this is going to be the VOD image. Pretties mode. Me with a Ravager in the background. Oh dear. And on that bombshell, or on that thumbnail, yes, that is the thumbnail for tonight, because it might as well be. I suddenly thought of it, and I'm like, you know what? Let's turn that into tonight's thumbnail. However, now that I've done that. Goodbye. Okay. I should have remembered to switch one of these off as I was running away from him. Yes. I will get the other cart in a minute. I am, however, just going to pick at this point to wrap up. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening, and for joining me on the absolute mayhem of what can only be described as mayhem. It has been a very interesting evening. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where, now that we've learnt that this is at least semi-functional, we're going to be turning this into something pretty. And probably digging the corridor far longer. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And look after yourselves. I will be back again tomorrow. I've said that once. My brain cell has just fallen over. Take care. Bye-bye. And typically we have a event Pokemon just at the very end there. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.